Listen, if you think free markets can just roll on without any rules, hear this loud and clear. You're setting yourself up for a brutal fall. The chaos you're trying to avoid by cutting regulation isn't some distant nightmare. It's the very real mess waiting to happen if you ignore the basics. Markets without guardrails don't create freedom. They breed monopolies, scams, left-behind people, and eventually collapse. You feel it, right? That gnawing frustration when you watch startups crushed by giants who game the system because there's nothing stopping them. That anger when your investments get devalued by shady practices no one can touch. That sick feeling knowing the free market is just a playground for those with power to bend the rules while everyone else gets crushed. No, this isn't some big government fantasy or anti-capitalist rant. It's cold honesty. You care because you're in the trenches. You see this every day. So how do we fix this? Not by surrendering freedom, but by demanding smarter, sharper, and brutal regulation that protects the real heroes. The founders building something new, the investors backing innovation, the people ready to bring fresh value instead of milking old systems. Regulation should be a tool set, not a cage. It should knock out bullshit, not kill creativity. We need rules that force transparency, because shrouded markets destroy trust faster than anything else. You must push for data to be open and real-time. If a giant's abusing power behind closed doors, that kills everyone's momentum. And it's not about more laws. It's about better laws. Laws that shift power back to the individual entrepreneur and investor. So, merit wins, not connections or size. But don't expect politicians to lead this. Most don't get it or won't act because it threatens their cozy status quo. That means it's on you. Founders and investors need to come together and demand this from the top, or build alternative systems where rules actually benefit those who create value. Here's where you hit hardest. Use your leverage. Stop funding or supporting companies that dodge accountability. Insist on clean, ethical governance, even if it costs more upfront. It pays off. Push your peers to adopt these standards. Be relentless in building markets where talent and hard work, not luck or loopholes. At the same time, be ready to lead by example. Build your ventures with integrity at the core. Adopt transparent practices. Share data voluntarily before anyone forces you. Create internal systems that promote fairness and real competition, not wishful thinking about invisible market forces solving everything, because without that, you're just another player feeding a rigged game. Real capitalism depends on those who refuse to buy the lie that less regulation means more freedom. It's smarter regulation that makes freedom real. And there's a bigger truth. This isn't just about avoiding collapse or fighting corruption. Regulation done right fuels innovation. It sets clear boundaries so everyone knows the playing field, so investors can trust new ideas, so founders take real risks without fearing outright theft or unfair sabotage. That's the secret nobody talks about. Good regulation removes noise, cutthroat tactics, and fake competition, which lets real breakthroughs happen. You want freedom, not chaos. You want markets, not scams. You want results, not endless hustling with no safety net. If you're tired of watching true potential die because the system is rigged, stop whining. Act. Use your influence to build markets with smart, enforceable rules. Push for continuous audits, transparency, real-time disclosures, and punishments that hit hard. Work with peers to create funding networks and communities that reward merit and integrity, not shortcuts. Demand accountability at every level. If a big player cheats, call it out. Withdraw support. Expose it. If founders abuse trust, let communities judge them fast. This is the battlefield for capitalism's future. Markets without rules die silently under their own weight or explode in chaos. You want the market to survive and thrive? You must fight for regulation, not less, but the right kind. No soft compromises, no loopholes, no exceptions. You hold the power to make this happen. Use it ruthlessly. Make the market work for those who build, not those who break. That's how real freedom survives. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.